11 people were killed and dozens more injured when an SUV drove into a crowd of people at the Lapu Lapu Day Festival in South Vancouver last Saturday. The province declaring Friday, May 2nd, an official day of remembrance for the victims. Joining us now is Filipino BC Chair RJ Aquino. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing? How is the community?
Still mourning, still grieving. We had the provincial day of mourning yesterday. We were at the cathedral downtown. It was a beautiful service. So many people came out. And it was an important step in the healing process. There's actually more memorials today, tomorrow, and ongoing as, smaller communities kind of get together and find their own way to express their sorrow, to express kind of needing to be with each other. But things are starting to sort of turn towards, action. And to be clear, people have wanted to take action since the beginning. And, a lot of things are falling into place that allows people kind of the ability to know how to take action, where to go should they need help themselves. You may not have been there or directly impacted or, physically affected, but a lot of people are finding that they've been emotionally or mentally affected by this. So we're trying to put together all of those supports for everybody.
Mm-hmm. What are some of those supports? There's a center?
Yeah, so a resilience center has been put in place. It's in Killarney Secondary, so we put it, right where the community is and make it accessible. It's basically a hub or really a gateway towards needing or identifying if you need more support or help. Yesterday, over 50 people showed up. Many different situations, like there was a woman that came in who currently has 3 members of her family in the hospital. There's another person who came in wanting to volunteer, and we're not fielding volunteers in that place, but we invited them to come sit down, have a meal, and they just started talking. And it was clear that they're the ones that needed kind of that emotional support as well. So for whatever reason, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, to just be around people, to have people around you that are present and available, this is really an amazing initiative that we're proud that so many stakeholders have been able to come together so quickly to put something that the community really, really needs.
Mm-hmm. Is the community, I don't know if surprised is the right name, but, or word, how everyone has come together and rallied around the Filipino community?
I don't know if it's surprises. Yeah, you're right. It's really just, I think the word is uplifting. Everyone feels uplifted by the outpouring of support and really love that everyone has expressed. And yeah, I think that makes me more emotional than anything. Just trying to think about it. I was out getting coffee yesterday and I received random hugs from strangers, and other Filipinos are saying, it's yeah, I go into the workplace and they're telling me take all the time that you need. It really is, we feel seen and heard. People recognize that the Filipino community is a tight-knit community where we almost know each other, or we'll know someone who knows someone who knows someone who ends up, we knowing ourselves. So it's been a very uplifting experience to see and feel and hear this overall response.
Mm-hmm. You've had the opportunity to visit with some of the victims and their families. What can you tell us? How are they at this time?
They're going through a very difficult time for sure. And a lot of it is also just trying to be brave for their family, trying to be strong. And we're trying to get to how can we specifically help? There's people are really put in impossible situations where sometimes they have family members in multiple hospitals. So it's hard to be present for everyone. And as a result, it's they're moving around. How do we make sure that life doesn't fall apart outside of being present for your loved one at the hospital? So we're making a list of, and being very specific and finding out their specific needs. It's like, how are the kids, first of all? Like, they may not have been injured or physically impacted, but this is happening around them, and we want to make sure that the kids are, receive the necessary counseling, have the proper supports as they return to school, as some of them haven't, and even just down to like making sure that the laundry gets done. So those are the things that we're hearing that the families, there's no formal kind of program that says, like, if you're in a hospital, someone's going to come and do your laundry and cook meals for you. That's where really the community is coming together to figure that out. And certainly there's the financial impact of it. When you're unable to earn an income, the bills start to pile up, and we don't want that to happen. We want to make sure that, again, these families don't have to worry about that as they, heal and recover.
Yeah. You have quite a few people, organizations donating time, wanting to express their love for the Filipino community. Can you tell us a little bit about some of what they're providing for you? There's some meals, St. John's Ambulance as well, with therapy dogs, is that right?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it really is too numerous to count, but only because it's fresh in my mind. Like, we launched that donation page in partnership with United Way BC, and a lot of organizations providing food, logistical support, like guidance, advice on like assembling the Resilience Center. I think also Filipino BC is not a big organization. It's purely volunteer run. Startup-y is the way we've kind of bootstrappy is the way we've been describing it. And really for a lot of organizations to come in and kind of provide us with their expertise, guidance, and again, recognition that this is a small organization that would benefit from our larger kind of institutional experience. And that's what we really, really, really appreciate is building that institutional capacity as we tackle these immediate problems, but also forecasting kind of the longer term issues that will stem from this and will just continue to address within the Filipino community.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today and for sharing your stories and lived experience. And everyone is thinking about the Filipino community and obviously the people who have been most affected by this tragedy. Hopefully everyone is able to find some joy at some point and comfort in knowing that we are all behind you.
Yeah.
So FilipinoBC.com, if people would like to have some more information about Resilience Center and donations.
Yeah, and more to come in terms of, again, like very specific actions that we'll be taking to ensure that the victims' needs are met. And I would say like the most updated information, we're most active on Instagram, so Filipino_BC on Instagram.
Fantastic. Thanks, RJ.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.